And now, your CBS 19 Weather Authority forecast from the Bright Star Care Charlottesville Weather Center.
Here we go again, friends. We were just talking about this moments ago, and it's almost like the National Weather Service was on board or something. Northern Louisa County, tornado warning for you now until 6:30 p.m. This tornado warned storm is basically riding the Louisa-Orange County line. It's essentially heading towards Lake Anna. If you know anyone in the lake, make sure you help make sure they get off the lake as soon as possible, because this tornado warned storm is heading right toward them. 5:52, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Louisa. It is moving to the east at about 45 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation, so a tornado has not been confirmed, but as we saw earlier, there's very tight rotation within this, so this thunderstorm is tornado warned and can produce a tornado with little or no warning. Basically, it's going to stay in northeastern Louisa County, but it will affect those in Wares Crossroads, Vaughter Corner, Green Springs, and Trevilian. So, if you happen to be in those areas, if you also happen to be in the vicinity of Lake Anna, not only should you get off of the water as soon as possible, you need to seek shelter in the lowest level of your home. Cellar, a basement. If you don't have any one of those, best places to go is the lowest level to the ground. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Stay away from windows, of course. If you have the ability, grab some blankets and some pillows so you can wrap yourself and protect yourself in case there happens to be flying debris. Grab the pets if you got time, and if you have the ability, put some shoes on, because if you happen to be affected by a tornado and happens to destroy the structure in which you happen to be, when you get out, walk around, you're going to have sturdy shoes on your feet. Let's hope it does not come to that point, but just a word to the wise for those right along the Orange and Louisa County line. Again, we're talking about a tornado warning in effect until 6:30. Lake Anna, you need to seek shelter immediately as this tornado warned storm is heading your way. A lot of lightning strikes with this, so it's a very powerful one. We mentioned earlier about the rotation. Not to be outdone and not to be neglected. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this thunderstorm moving through Orange County. There is some rotation detected with this, however, it is not as strong. That said, it is now moving to the south of the town of Orange. So we're basically looking at areas south of Highway 20 and north of Route 522. Or should I say west of 522. You're going to be inundated with heavy rain. This storm already has a history of producing golf ball-sized hail. It's going to produce damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Your hail size, maybe an inch in diameter, that could be quarter-sized, if you will, and that could be enough to put some dings and dents in your car. Looks as though another severe thunderstorm warning was just issued for the very southern portion of Orange County. Indeed, it was. So we have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for southern Orange County as well as Spotsylvania County. That goes until 6:45. Wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Hail 1 inch in diameter. That is in conjunction with this tornado warning currently in effect for Louisa County until 6:30. So we have the threat for a tornado. We've also got the threat for hail 1 inch in diameter in Louisa County, right along the Orange, Louisa, Spotsylvania County line. I mentioned Lake Anna earlier. If you know anyone out of the water, if you can get a hold of them, get them off the water as soon as possible. If you are in any one of the homes in that area, you need to seek shelter right now in the lowest level of your home. Town of Louisa, you are included in this warning, but I think that this tornado warned storm is going to be just north of you. Be on your guard, seek shelter, but I'm not as concerned for you as I am for areas just to your north. Mineral, you are not in the tornado warning at this time, but again, you are very close. Looking backwards, Gordonsville, at least for now, you are in the clear. You are between these two thunderstorms, and right now the rain's likely tapered off, if not come to a close altogether. Also, our friends in Boswell Tavern, right there, Green Springs National Historic District. You are in the clear. Zion Crossroads, you are in the clear. Lake Louisa, I hear from you every once in a while. Thanks so much for checking in. This tornado warning storm is too close for comfort. I would seek shelter immediately in the lowest level of your home. Again, the area that I'm most concerned about, Ware's Crossroads and also Lake Anna, as this severe warning storm and this tornado warning storm now heading in your general direction. The good news is it's moving fairly quickly at about 40 miles per hour. So it's going to be here and gone hopefully in the next several minutes, which is why the warning only goes until 6:30. But still, it's going to be a rough half hour. Let me see if I can give this a try. Delaney, I might need to recruit you here for work on the computer. Looks as though, yeah, if we could just zoom in a little closer on that tornado warning storm to our south, that would be fantastic. Just a little bit going in for closer view. All right, so we're looking at Ellisville. Cut along. Guess what? You're under the brunt of it right now. If you are listening to this and you're not in your safe place, it is too late. Let me see if I can scroll a little bit further east. Monrovia, you are not in the tornado warning, but you are close enough to be affected by this tornado warning storm. The reason why we have two different warnings right now is because Louisa and Fluvanna counties are covered by the National Weather Service office in Wakefield. Orange County is covered by the National Weather Service office in Sterling. In many cases, they coordinate with the warnings to make sure they're covered. So that's why, literally, Orange County, you're under severe thunderstorm warning, but just across the county line in Louisa County, you're under a tornado warning. Still, my opinion, my professional opinion, if you are in southern Orange County around Monrovia, around 522, around Holiday, Lake Anna, Ware's Crossroads, you need to seek shelter immediately. If you do not have access to a sturdy shelter, find one. If you can't find one in a suitable amount of time, find a low-lying area and lie down. Again, tornado warning till 6:30. We now have the possibility of hail 1.25 inch diameter that was just updated now from the National Weather Service. Ellisville, I'm looking at you. This storm is very, very close to you. It's just north of you, but too close for comfort. I would seek shelter immediately. Monrovia, southern Orange County, seek shelter immediately. If you live along 522, very close to where Orange, Spotsylvania, and Orange counties meet, yeah, I would do the same. I would seek shelter. This tornado warning storm headed towards Lake Anna. It's one of those deals where it's almost like, okay, who's going to issue the warning? I think it's close enough to Lake Anna. You need to seek shelter, get off the water immediately. Then we start getting towards Dan, Bell's Crossroad, Granite Springs, places in Spotsylvania County that are just a little bit out of our area. Closer look on radar. What we've done here is we're just focused on the radar out of Wakefield. Very intense rain happening right into western Spotsylvania County. Monrovia, looks like the heaviest rain is about to taper off for you. This is one of the signs that has us concerned. See this little hook of rain stretching around towards Ellisville? This possible location right here is where we could have a tornado. Again, this is radar detected, meaning there's very strong rotation, meaning this thunderstorm could produce a tornado with little or no warning. A tornado has not been confirmed at this time, but given the rotation, it could do so very, very soon. Here's what we got. This is what we call our velocity signature. And we're actually okay on this here for a few moments, Delaney, so take a breather. You've got this area in red. This is the radar out of Sterling, just outside of Washington, D.C. Areas in red are going away from the radar. Areas in green and this bright blue are going toward the radar. So what we have here is a rapid area of circulation. Very, very tight. Think of it like taking a ball of Play-Doh in your hands and you squeeze it and you make a little piece of spaghetti back and forth. That's what's happening in the atmosphere right now. So the air spinning around rapidly, very quickly. It's almost like a figure skater. You know how a figure skater spins around, pulls their arms in, they spin faster and faster? Same premise with this. So we have air going one way and air going the opposite direction in a very short area of time. So there's most likely, if there is a tornado right now, it is just north of Ellisville in northern Louisa County, basically heading towards Ware's Crossroads and Lake Anna. Again, if you're in those places, you need to seek shelter immediately. Taking a look here as far as hail is concerned, these purple dots, there might be some hail. this same thunderstorm's got a history of producing golf ball-sized hail in Earlysville earlier today. And here we go. So we're talking about this area in green. This is a hail potential within this thunderstorm. So this tornado-warned storm approaching Ellisville right now, this could be producing hail in excess of 1¼ inches, which is roughly between a golf ball and ping pong ball sized. Again, we're talking about hail potential, tornado potential. These colors indicating the height of the storm. The taller the storm, the stronger it will be. So we're basically, Delaney, if you could do me a favor, hit the query button on the upper right and then hit this area in purple. Let's see if we can find out just how high this thunderstorm is. Any chance we can do that, or is, okay, precipitation rate. Okay, looks like we're in precipitation rates actually. So we're talking about 3-4 inches of rain per hour with this. Go and hit the clear all button on the upper right side. Again, normally I can do this on my own, but for whatever reason, our computer's being a little temperamental. So let's go back here. Let's see here. Let me just start back at the beginning. Echo tops on the order of, say, 40, 50,000 feet. So these are very tall thunderstorms. Tornado warning in Louisa County until 6:30. We're talking about other thunderstorms, maybe a second line of thunderstorms developing right around the West Virginia border. This will be worth watching later on tonight. If it holds together, we might have another line of severe weather to deal with around 7, 8 o'clock. We do have other little thunderstorms in central Virginia. One such right around Standardsville. I put it around Quinqui. That is not severe warned. Another little thunderstorm trying to take shape around Batesville. Again, not severe warned. Delaney, if we could go back into Orange and Louisa County, that would be great. Just give a little skew off center to the left-hand side so we can try and pull it in the frame. There we go, just a little bit more of a zoom. Perfect. So what we have here, tornado warning till 6:30 for Louisa County, essentially heading towards Lake Anna, if not in the northern fringes of the lake. So if you're around Lake Anna, Wares Crossroads, Ellisburg, we mentioned to you earlier, you need to seek shelter immediately. We're also talking about a severe thunderstorm that we had. Looks as though that warning has been canceled now at the top of the hour. So we just have very heavy rain around Rhodesville, Verdiersville. If you're out at Lake of the Woods, Locust Grove, also around Wilderness, no longer severe thunderstorm warning for you, but you got very heavy rain and gusty winds coming your way. I'm going to step out here because I think I might actually be causing the problem here standing in the screen, which is why we're having a tough time zooming in. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll in here because the storm of the moment is this tornado-warned storm in Spotsylvania County. And I'm going to focus on this just a couple more minutes just because it looks as though it's exiting our area, which is great news. But I know we have a lot of viewers out at Lake Anna. I care about you and I want you to be safe, so I'm going to stick with this for a couple more minutes. Looks like it's going to go just in the northern side of Lake Anna, so if you know anyone out in the water, make sure they come in. If you live near Lake Anna, you need to seek shelter immediately. I realize a lot of the homes there may not have basements or cellars. If that's the case, go to the lowest level of your home, away from windows, put as many walls between you and the outside as you can. You've got pillows if you happen to have blankets. You can wrap yourself if you have a heavy piece of furniture that you can get under. That will be strongly advised. Again, a tornado has not been sighted, but very strong rotation has been detected on radar. So that means that this thunderstorm could produce a tornado with little or no warning. Ellisville, I think I called it Berg earlier. My apologies, Ellisville. You're in the clear now. It looks as though this tornado-warned storm is out of your hair. Delaney, if we could just zoom in a little bit here in southern Orange County, check out the status. I know Monrovia, you were too close to call. You were in the severe thunderstorm warning, but still too close for comfort with this. Let me see if I can step out. Does that make a difference? There we go. Zoom in just a little bit more. And pan up just a little bit. There we go. Make sure we can get, actually just pan down a little bit so we can get that thunderstorm view. There we go. Monrovia, looks as though you're actually in the clear. If you live north in 522 from the Spotsy County line, you're going to be affected by this severe thunderstorm a little while longer. Again, I'm most concerned for wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, 1-inch diameter hail. That warning goes until 6:45, but it looks as though it is now just moving out of the area, which is very good news. But still, Lake Anna, very concerned about you and the possibility of what could be a tornado. In fact, I'm going to zoom in on this little part right here around Wares Crossroads, which I believe is in the vicinity of Lake Anna around Holiday. See this little hook? I'm going to put on a telestrator if this allows me to. You can see how things kind of curl around like that. Well, what that indicates to me is that the thunderstorm, the winds inside are curling around. It's creating that little bit of a hook. So when the winds are curling around, it's got the potential to keep on going. Therefore, that's why the tornado warning has been issued. Nothing has been cited at last check, but we could be having a storm producing a tornado right around Lake Anna right now. So again, if you're in Lake Anna, you need to seek shelter immediately because basically the storm is right over you. Going a little farther north, though, as we exit southern Orange County, this thunderstorm likely on its way out into Spotsylvania County, out of our area. So let's tell you what we're going to do for the sake of Ashley and Rick here. I'm going to bring this to a close in the next couple of seconds. We got to cut to a commercial break and do a reset. We can do that. Once again, tornado warning now just in effect for Spotsylvania County. Looks as though what was in effect for Louisa County has been canceled. So the severe storm threat for now is out of Central Virginia. But as I showed you a few moments ago, there's another line right on the West Virginia border that looks to have some strength. We might have another line of severe weather coming right around 7, 8 o'clock this evening. We'll, of course, keep you updated on the air. If we have more tornado warnings, we will cut into programming if necessary. You can submit pictures and storm reports at facebook.com/CBS19weather, twitter.com/CBS19weather, and if you've yet to download it, might be a good idea to download the free CBS 19 Weather Authority mobile app. As severe warnings are issued, they will come out through the app. You also have interactive radar, which pinpoints your location with relative to the showers and storms. So that might be a very important thing to have. Again, go to your app store for Google, for Android, or for iPhone, and just search CBS 19 Weather Authority, and you can download that app for free. So we're going to cut away here. Master Control, I'll let you take the helm as whether we go to break or go back to Ashley and Rick. And again, looks as though the tornado threat is gone for now, but should any more tornado warnings be issued, we'll of course cut into programming and keep you in the loop.